What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while, and I'm back with both my PS5s, disc version and digital. But it's not about that. It's about these that I got in the mail, the Dbrand dark covers or dark plates, and we're gonna compare them to the ones that PlayStation's offering, and why are these a lot better than the ones that they're offering now, the colorful ones that they come in galaxy colors, like the neon pink or whatever, the blue and stuff like that. So I already got one package open, so I had to see what it was really about. And so I ordered these. Shipping was pretty fast, less than a week actually, and great packaging, by the way. Let's see if I could do this with one hand. Let's go ahead and smack this one out. Let me place this somewhere where everybody can see. There you go. All right, and so Dbrand dark plates, very well packaged. And I got these because I was doing comparisons on the ones that, again, the ones that Sony's got to offer, and I didn't like the fact that they didn't implement the vent hole for both fans, which we all know when you smacking in a SSD M.2 drives and all the gaming that you're playing for all those hours, your PlayStation 5 does get hot. And, you know, these things cost pretty pennies, so we don't want them to stop working after a year or so. And so this is it, guys. Check it out. The Dbrand dark plates. Nice fabricated lines on the box. So we will be keeping these. So I usually always keep my boxes. Like I said, nice packaging. Dark plates 2.0. And it came with this little, I don't know if it's a fiber cloth. And we'll be smacking these onto the digital version and the disc version. So I believe that's the disc version in there because, like I said before, I opened this one just to see what it was looking like. And there it is, guys. There's the infamous fan vent that makes this a lot more, well, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it makes it a lot more better than the ones that the Sony's got to offer. You can actually take those off by twirling it to the side. You can take them off and clean them up. And yeah, it's pretty dope, man. And we'll be installing these. It's easy, just like taking off the other ones and you know, swapping them out pretty much. And they got these 01, I don't know if you guys could see that. It's got the 01000101 little design instead of the Sony PlayStation's buttons on it, which is the reason why it's 2.0. I believe the first ones, they were about to get sued for having the Sony little whatchamacallit, the Sony design buttons on it. And so now I think they switched it up with the matrix numbers. That's what I'm calling them right now, matrix numbers. So we're gonna set these here real quick. And again, it comes in a beautiful packaging. They really packaged this thing really well. And this is, like I said, this is the digital version. And they have both vents on both sides, which makes it convenient and safer for your PS5s. Now, I don't know if that's all that came in the box, but yeah, I believe that's all that came in the box. So we'll go ahead and put these in there along with this. And we'll take apart the digital version, which is the first PlayStation 5 I had when it first came out, and we'll install that one onto this one. Now, the only issue that I had was that I just finished ordering these vertical stands along with the fan in the back, because again, my PS5 was getting hot where it was at. Although it's been there for about 2 years now, it never really damaged or anything like that, but I like to take precaution, and so I bought the vertical stands. And they're pretty dope, I'm not even gonna lie. Now this comes in, I bought this on Amazon. And you put the vertical stands on it, it hugs it from the front and in the back. And it did come with a fan, and this thing does blow out good air, so I recommend this highly. I highly recommend that if you're a real gamer. And it sits pretty well. Like, you can tell it has a big gap on the bottom. And yeah, I like it. The only problem is that I don't know if it's gonna fit with these dark plates, because it does hug on right here to the collar of the PlayStation 5 plates. So we might have to put this standing back up after I install the vertical plates. So let's go ahead and take this one on. Now mind you, this might be dirty, because this is like the first PlayStation I've ever had. And I believe it's pull up and then slide down. There you go. Like I said, it's been, I mean, for 2 years, that's not bad. I am a smoker. Well, I used to be a smoker. You can tell there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's not that bad. I mean, I would have had a lot more dust in there. But yeah, we're gonna take these out, and we're gonna install the dark plates 2.0. And again, I don't know why they didn't implement holes on here for the vents. This is a pretty expensive system, and a pretty known system to be played for variable hours a day, especially with me. And we're gonna install these bad mama jammers on there. And I'm happy to get these. Like I said, they got that little matrix code going on instead of the triangle, square, circle, and you know, the buttons that the PlayStation originally has. And again, I think that's the reason why they were doing PlayStation got on their ass and was about to sue them or whatnot because of it. So we're just gonna snap that on there right there. It's already looking fresh. Look at that. Yeah. And that's the reason why I got these opposed to getting the PlayStation 5 versions. Because the PlayStation 5 versions, after so many years, not after so many years, but after 2 years of being out, you would think that they would make something a lot safer for these. And there it is, guys. The Sony PlayStation Dark Plates 2.0. That thing is looking fresh. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Now again, I don't know if my vertical stand is gonna work on this, because well, this side does, but as you can see, it doesn't match up right there. I can still use it. I mean, I don't know if the other one's gonna fit though, because the other one fits back here. And it goes from the back to the front. So let's see how that's gonna work. So I believe this is the back. So this one goes here, like this. And again, it does not line up. We're missing a big gap because of the collar, but it does fit. I mean, in any case, I could still use it as a vertical stand. And the other one goes like so. So yeah, it could still be used. You just got that chunk. It could still be used. You just got that little piece right there that's in the way. I mean, I thought of, you see, this is where the collar goes on the old PS version. This piece right here. And I mean, it still has pretty much gap on the bottom. It does look dope with the black on there. And yeah, I really like the way they did it. Got like a matte finish to it. And yeah, we're actually gonna stay with those vertical stands. This doesn't bother me at all, really. I mean, I could Dremel this coming out like this and call it a day. But where I have it, it rarely gets touched. So yeah, I like it. Like again, I like that gap that it has. It has a suffice enough gap, because with the PS5 stand, this thing is actually closer to the ground. And that's the reason why I got these vertical stands. But yeah, this thing is nice. It is really, really nice. I like the fact that they came out with this shape right here. Like, you know, it goes with the PS5. It looks a lot sleeker. It looks a lot. It looks more professional, like when it comes to having everything. Like these collars really killed me. I mean, at first I was like, why would they put these here? But I think it was to reflect the lights that were coming out, make it look a little more, you know, cooler, I guess. But I'm not into looking cool with these kind of collars, and that's what they calling it. So I'm going with what they call it. And I don't know if you can see clearly, but my GoPro is probably not picking that up. I'll show you that the PS5 version has the button logos on this in the back, when this one has the Matrix logos with the 010010. And you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna put this to the side, and again, it looks cooler. It even looks cool standing up. So yeah, this is something I recommend to a lot of people if they're looking to make their PlayStation last a little bit longer than what they usually last. This would be my second PS5 digital. The first one stopped working on me within a week, and I had Sony traded out, and they sent me a new one. Actually, I thought they were gonna send me a refurbished one, but they didn't. They actually sent me a brand new one in the box, and your boy always keeps the box. So and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open this box because I bought it with some lights, and we're gonna see what's going on with that. So we'll put this to the side. We'll put this one to the side. And let me set you up real quick right here. This is the disc version. Again, I bought this one. I bought the digital one without no lights. It ran me about 58 bucks, I want to say. And there it is. Ooh wee. With the lights, we went with red because everything is black. And whoa, whoa. There you go. So I guess this is what goes in the front. Actually, this is what goes in the back. Oh, this is the bottom actually, and this is the front. This would be the front. This would be the bottom. I don't know why would you put stickers on the bottom, but we'll put this to the side. We got, I guess, another microfiber cloth with the LED strips. And I don't even think they're LED strips. I think they're just red strips. And once you turn on the PS5, you'll get to see the red on it instead of the blue. This might be a little hard to take out, but let's go ahead and I'm just showing you guys the difference. I wish I had a PS5 disc plate here because I can really show you the difference. So they just show you this stuff right here. Delivered, purchase, delivered, install on Dbrand. Guys got to get some of these. If you guys have a numerous amount of PS5s, if you just got one, then one is good enough. But another fiber cloth, and then the two strips that I went with, and they have different colors for this. They have all the colors: pink, red, green, blue, purple. We went with red because I think red is better off with. I mean, all of the colors look pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie. They have indicators to where these go, so I guess this one goes to the left, this one goes to the right, but we'll figure that out in a minute. And I'm gonna say it again, very well packaged, very, very well packaged. They even have that code in the back, the Matrix code. And this is the disc version. As you can see, they even have the disc opening right there. Dark plates 2.0. And I can't stop saying this, but they packaged this thing like there's no slack inside at all. Like there is absolutely no slack inside of this box for the plates to move back and forth. And they put foam in between each and every one of them. There it goes, the disc version one. And I'm happy I made this purchase. Now the one with the lights came out to about 80 bucks. But again, they both still have the vent fans. And happy for that too as well. So we're gonna go ahead and install that one onto the disc version. And believe this is the bottom. So you lift from the top and bring it down. See, this one's a week old. Not even a week old, probably. But like I said, if I'm gonna go with one, I'd rather go with both of them. We'll be installing the either a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte. My digital already has a 1 terabyte and it's working perfectly fine. I got the Crucial 1 terabyte that I'm gonna install on this one with an additional heat sink so it can keep it cool. And these plates are so easy to take out. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where people having trouble trying to understand how it comes off. So I'm not too sure if I even want to install this, but it's a matte. I bought it a matte black so it can match the plates, because the plates are a matte black. It's definitely not shiny. So that's the reason why I bought the front and the colors, because it's a matte color. But we'll see what it really looks like. Yeah, it's actually a nice little matte color, and I believe this sticker goes on the bottom to complete it. Yep, I was right. This goes on the bottom. We'll be installing that real quick, and this one should go from the top to the bottom. Yeah, so I believe this one goes like this. So we'll probably start somewhere on this side of the bottom and then work our way all the way up and then finish back here, pretty much. Yeah, it does start from, so everything that's shiny, it's going to be covered matte. I decided to go with that because for two reasons. I rarely touch this PS5, and it just gets scratches around the USB, and it just starts to look faded, that shiny glossy color. And yeah, that's the reason why I got it. So to me, it's going to be like some sort of protection so this won't get scratched, since it's just a week old. So we'll get some, I guess that's what the microfiber cloth is for, so you can wipe it down before you stick it. And I'll show you right now. It's also a Dbrand. It's Dbranded, guys. Look at that. Dbrand Dark Place 2.0. Recommended. So we'll go ahead and start putting these stickers on before I put the plates, and we'll see how everything looks. It definitely will cover the scratches that you're gonna put in the front by changing USB cords and everything. I try not to, but you never know. You sometimes have an external hard drive or some Bluetooth headphones that you want to put, and I'm definitely getting some new controllers that I want to try out. I am also getting the Vest 3.0, and I'm not sure if that's gonna have to be plugged into the front. So it's inevitable that you're gonna be messing around with that right there, the USB port, and it does get scratched up. And once it gets scratched up, it never comes back. It never looks brand new again. So we'll go ahead and we'll place it like this. That way I can start from the bottom with this thing. And come along with me, guys. So I'm gonna take this one off, and we're gonna do it the smart way. Not that any other way is stupid, but if you don't take it off the actual plate, and it's actually from 3M, so it's gonna stick pretty good. I don't know if you guys got catching that right there. It's got a rugged in those lines, I guess, adhese, so it can adhese real well. I'm not sure if you guys are getting that, but it looks pretty rough, the least to say. So let's see if I can do this in one shot. Let's take it out down. Just line it up the best we can. Now, without my glasses, this is going to be tough, but I'm going to do my best. That looks pretty good right there. Nothing's perfect, guys. Nothing's ever perfect. But I'm going to say those two buttons came out perfect. Nothing's ever perfect, but those two came out perfect. Alright, so we'll continue to do it little by little. I'll hit this area right here, make sure that they're lined up very well. Looking good, looking good. I could go. Oh, looks a little off, but I don't want to mess this up or put index on it. So let's see if I can move it to the side a little more. Right. Again, nothing's ever perfect, but I've dealt with a lot of my daughter's stickers on her bed and her toys. My son also has some toys I always got to put stickers on, so this is relatively not new to me, putting stickers on stuff. So far so good. So far so good. And we'll go ahead and take the rest off. Try not to put my fingerprints on this thing. But if I was, it'll be in the back. That way nobody can see. And let's go ahead and... There it is, guys. Bam. From bottom to the top. And that looks sleek. It looks pretty good, man. From the bottom all the way. You got some spacing in between the buttons, so everything came out almost, well, I want to say it came out perfect. I got the perfect gaps right here and right there, and it goes all the way to the back. So now let's see if we could install these lights here. I'm not too sure how you put this, but I want to say this is the right. Does that go on the bottom? Is it up or is it down? Or is it this way? Maybe it is this way. It looks longer on this side than it does on that side, so I think this is it right here. Yeah, so they do tell you which one's left, which one's right, but it's upside down, so I don't want to make a mistake. You know what I mean? Let's see how this comes off. It's pretty much like that. This is, and it's got, it doesn't have that, yeah, it does have that same lines on it, so it's gonna be a real tight, like tight fit. So we'll go ahead and do the same to this one as we did with the front stickers. See, the problem here is I don't know how far. Let's put this back real quick to see where it lines up. That way I have an idea of where to start and end. So I'm gonna say right there and right here. I hope that's the right. This is the right of the PlayStation. Alright, let's give it a shot. There's only one way to find out. Only one real way to find out. So we'll start from this bottom right here. Actually, let's start right here. So you're just covering the light. They're not LED strips again, like I said before. They just cover the LED in the front. Let's move it a little to the back. So these are not that hard to put on, actually. They're not like the stickers I just finished putting on. These have a little slack to it. Okay. It is coming out a little harder than expected. But with patience, you'll get it. And after I put these on, we could probably turn it on upstairs and see how it really looks. It's coming out pretty good. Yep. Not bad. Not bad. So typically you want to start right here where that little gap is at, and then finish on the other side of that gap. So this plate right here is a good indicator on where to start and where to finish. I did go a little before that line, but I still ended up, and they all end up in the black area, so that looks pretty good right there. And just give it a little thumb love, and we'll repeat that on this side. So now that I know where to start and where to finish, this side should be a lot easier, or should I say more simple. So we'll start right here. Perfect. And like I said, they're not that sticky like the first plate I put on, like the first sticker I put on. I guess they know that this is not an easy thing to do, so they give you a little slack to take it off and put it back on if you do mess up or whatnot. But like I said, I'm almost a professional putting stickers on because of my kids. Thanks to my kids. My son's always coming up to me with some kind of toy that he needs to put stickers on, and I'm pretty good at it. And there you go. Bam. So like I said, this plate right here, this vent plate, it's a good indicator on where to start, because you have the crease right there, and you have another crease right there, and it actually lines up perfect, that crease and this crease. So that's perfectly on there. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm convinced that it's gonna come out looking good. So what we need to do now is smack these dark plates on and finish the job. Oh wait, we still have the one on the bottom. Can this thing stand up like that? Alright, so yeah, they come with, I don't know if you can see, but they have that ruggedness. It's like squares on it, going back and forth, and that makes it a lot, should I say, more efficient to stick, where it won't come off after years to come. And let's see if we can line this one up too, to where it's supposed to be. So I'll start off at the bottom. Give it a little room. It also gives you, without my glasses, this is going to be a little harder than expected, but it also lets you see, what you might call it, the serial number of the PlayStation. But let's see how I could do this a lot simpler. I'm gonna lay it down. See if I can grab it from here. Give me a second, guys. Get it on both sides. This is a little tricky, but I think I got it. Yep. There you go. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get a little better than that. I have OCD, guys. My bad. It's just it's got to be near perfect for me. So give me a second. I'll make sure that everything's here. All right. I'm happy with that right there. And again, you have your starting point and you have your ending point right here, which lines up perfect. Again, all the vent holes are discoverable. You even have the serial number right there where you can see, just in case you guys send it back in. The lights are on, and yeah, we're ready to go. Put these dark plates on. Oh, I'm so happy I got these, man. I was worried with so much gaming that my PS5 was gonna get hot, which it does. There you go. We'll Smack this one on. There you go. And voila. PS5 disc version and digital version with dark plates, guys. Dbrand dark plates version 2.0 with that matrix look right there. Yeah, you see it? It's all inside there, man. And that's why dark plates almost got sued by Sony. I don't even know if they actually did get sued, but Sony did make an issue about it. I haven't seen the first versions, so I don't know if they do have the same these right here. If you can see those, let's see if we can get a good look at the ones that Sony PlayStation has. And Sony PlayStation has the button logos. See if I can get a good still picture of it. There you go. And that's what Sony had that I think the Dbrands did at first. Sony made an issue about it, and so the Dbrands, they came out with the matrix numbers, I guess. There is a name for it. I just don't know what it is. I could look it up, but then I'll just be wasting time because everybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, the dark plates on the PS5 digital is looking fresh, and the dark plates on this version. But they did make it official, so there you have it, guys. They do look a lot cooler than that collar stuff that's been going on. I like this a lot. I like the way they made it to fit the PS5. Yeah, I hope you guys like my video. I recommend these dark plates 2.0 to everybody who's got a PS5. Because of, I don't know if PlayStation is gonna come out. They probably will copy this from Dbrand. At that point, I hope Dbrand gets back at them for what they did for the numbers and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I hope you like my video and get yourself one of these. RC Cave out.